Charlottesville, Virginia, a college town, vibrant, alive, but under the surface, darkness lurked. Hannah Graham, just 18, a sophomore at the University of Virginia, full of life, full of promise. September 12, 2014, started like any other Friday night. Friends, laughter, a night out, but this night would be different. Hannah separated from her friends, disoriented, vulnerable. Grainy surveillance footage, the last glimpses of her, walking alone, unsteady on her feet. Then a figure emerges, a man approaching her. He seems to guide her, his arm around her waist. That man, we would learn, was Jesse Matthew Jr. The hours crawled by. No word from Hannah. Worry turned to dread. Where was she? Her disappearance sent shockwaves through Charlottesville. A frantic search began. Flyers with Hannah's smiling face plastered everywhere. A community held its breath, praying for her safe return. Hope, a fragile flame, flickered in the hearts of those who loved her. Days turned into weeks. The search for Hannah Graham intensified. Hundreds of volunteers, law enforcement, all united in a desperate race against time. Every passing moment chipped away at the dwindling hope. The unknown gnawed at the edges of their sanity. Where was Hannah? What had become of her? Leads ran cold, tips poured in, each one a potential lifeline, only to fade into dead ends. The weight of despair pressed down. Still they searched, refusing to give up, clinging to the belief that Hannah was out there somewhere, waiting to be found. The investigation zeroed in on Jesse Matthew Jr., the man last seen with Hannah, a name that would soon become synonymous with dread, a past shrouded in darkness. Matthew, a hospital worker, seemingly ordinary, blending into the background, but appearances, as they often do, proved deceiving. He became the prime suspect. The net tightened. Authorities released his image, pleading for information. Then he vanished, on the run. A nationwide manhunt ensued. The search for Hannah Graham had become a hunt for a fugitive. As the investigation deepens, more and more evidence begins to point directly at Matthew. Witnesses come forward, each with their own accounts that seem to align perfectly with the emerging narrative. Forensic analysis uncovers traces that tie him to the scene, and slowly but surely the pieces of the puzzle start to fit together. It's becoming increasingly difficult to dismiss the growing mountain of evidence. The question now is, can Matthew explain it all away, or is the truth finally catching up with him? Justice was served, but it felt bittersweet and hollow. The pain of loss lingered, and the community was left grappling with the aftermath. The legacies of loss were profound, and the echoes of change began to resonate. Families and friends found ways to honor their loved ones while advocating for a better future. The story of Jesse Matthew Jr. reached its conclusion, but the scars remained. His actions left an indelible mark on many lives, a reminder of the darkness that had been confronted. Yet many questions remained unanswered, and the pain endured. The search for understanding and healing continued as the community sought closure and peace.